everyone, welcome to my channel Cozy Loop Crochet. Today's project I'm going to show you how to make this drop bag. I have made already one, very easy to make and very useful for summer or for any season. And this is the bottom base, and for the next one that I'm going to be making, I have used a different color. This is a sage color, and this yarn is 3mm nylon, and this one skein of yarn is enough for this size bag. And for the hook size on this, I have used the 6mm. You also need yarn needle to hide your yarn and some markers when we are doing the handle part, and a pair of scissors. So let's do this project. Okay, to start we're gonna make a magic ring. For magic ring, your end of the yarn is here on this hand, and go through 2 fingers and cross it over and bring your hook, pull up this yarn, and then make a chain. Move your fingers out, and now inside this ring we're gonna make 6 single crochets. So this is 1. After you're making your first one, you're gonna mark it so that we know where the beginning of these chains are. Okay, now we're gonna do 5 more. I did 6 single crochets inside the yarn. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm gonna close this ring. And then we're gonna start doing 2 single crochets on each one of these single crochets that we did on row 1. So I'm gonna take this out. This was my first. This is 1 single crochet. I'm gonna do another one. So on every one of these, this is a little tough. We're gonna do 2 single crochets. Okay, I did 2, and it's easier if you mark it to know that where you started. I made 2 single crochets in here. 1 and 2. So I continue doing that till I get to this end. Okay, I'm at the end of the row, and here I have 12 chains, and I'm ready to start the second run, the row 3 actually. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm gonna remove this. Now on the next round I'm gonna do 2 single crochets on 2 chains, and the next chain I'm gonna do 2 single crochets in 1 chain. So we're gonna do 1 single crochet, and next chain also 1 single crochet, and then here I have to do 2 single crochets because we want to make this round. 1 and then 2. Okay, and next 2 is gonna be 1 single crochet on each, and the next one 2 single crochets. So we continue to the end. So I forgot to put my beginning was this one. 1, 2. No, I'm sorry, this one. I did 2 single crochet, and then 1 and 2, and then 1, 2 on this. So let's continue. Okay, I'm done with row 4, I believe, and I continue doing on row 5. I'm gonna have 3 single crochets in a row, and then on the next chain I do 2 single crochets. So I continue doing that, and then row after row until row 9 actually. That is when we are doing 7 single crochets in a row, and then 1 double single crochet on the next one. So let's do 9 rows and then I'll be back. Okay, I got to row 9, and right here I'm gonna start doing 7 single crochets and then 2 single crochet on 1 chain, and then 7 single crochet and then double single crochet on 1. So I'm gonna repeat this row for 5 times, and after that I'm finished with the base. So let's get doing that. Actually 6 rows all together, 7 single crochets and then 2 single crochets on 1, and let's get back. Okay, here I am done with my 5 rows from this point on, and I think I'm finishing up with the base here. And of course this is up to you how big you want the base to be. And right now I have 64 chains all around here, and I think I'm gonna start doing the body of the bag, and for that I'm gonna do back loop, single crochet. So if you can notice here we have front loop and back loop. So this is gonna be our pattern, back loop only, single crochet. Okay, and you can mark, put a marker in here, but actually I just want to see where I started, and I'm gonna do all around for 26 rows, and on this bag I did 26 rows of back loop single crochet. And so let's do that. I'm gonna do a few more in here. And from here we're gonna do 26 rounds. So let's do that and I'll be back. I'm done with my 26 rows in here, and as you can see I have put some markers here, and these markers are making holes for this handle, something like doing buttonholes. And if you can see here, I'm doing it for the handle to go through these holes. And first I have done 2 in here with 12 chains in between. These are for two handles to go inside these holes. And then I put the sides markers in here and here, and from this hole in here up to here I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make a whole, marker in here. And I did the same way on this side, and both in here 5 and 5, and I made these holes. So right now I don't need these side markers. I'm gonna continue this row with back loop single crochets in here. So and after 26 rows we're gonna do that. So here so as I get to this marker, I'm gonna skip this chain and I just do one chain in here and continue into the next chain until I get to the second marker in here, doing the same thing. Back loop single crochet, and for the hole we're gonna skip that chain. So I have one more in here. Skipping this, I'm gonna just do one regular chain. Okay, so let's finish this row and I'll be back to show you the second row. Done with that row, so now I'm gonna do one more row, and let me show you. And this is the hole that we made, and I'm gonna just do regular back loop single crochet, and when I get here do the same thing. So I'm gonna do one more row in here, and when I get back I'm gonna show you the very last row, which is gonna be slip stitch. I'm ready for the very last row in here, and this is how we're gonna do that. We're gonna do slip stitch on both, taking both chains, I mean back loop, front loop both, and then pull up your yarn from here. I'm gonna do one more, and one more. So let's do this last chain, last row, and I'll be back to show you how to do the handle. So for the handle, we're gonna make a slip knot. Like this. Then we're gonna do 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're gonna go to the chain next to the hook, pull up the yarn. Now we have 2 loops. Go to the first chain, do the same thing, pull up the yarn. Now we're gonna have 3 loops in here. So we're gonna pull these 2 loops out and pull up the yarn, pull through the loop, and then we're gonna do the second loop, same thing, and the third one, pull up the loop. Now we continue doing the exact same thing for the length of our handle. For the other bag I did 100 centimeter, which is about 40 inches. So we continue doing that, and I'll be back to show you how to do how to tie it up and how to put it through for the holes. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, I'm done with this. Actually, I have just a little bit of the yarn left, but I managed to do almost 41 inches for the handle, and this is long enough, so I'm gonna close it up. Just yarn over, go through first and second, another yarn over, go through the other 2 loops, and just cut the yarn. But we're gonna cut the yarn a little, well, I don't have to cut it, it's long enough for closing up the handle. So just pull the yarn, and now I'm gonna put it through the holes that I made. And as you remember, we just marked all the holes, and this handle is gonna go through first these 2, and then I'm gonna pull it out and go through all these other holes. So let's do that. First this one right here, and next hole in here. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the other holes on the side. Yeah, right here. Oh, I'm sorry, the other way around. Okay, and then go around and do rest of these holes. Here, what we have right now, I moved it through these holes in here, and on this side I have these 2. I put it to the other side. Okay, so now we just have to tie these 2 up, and with this little bit of yarn that I have, these 2 ends go together. Okay. Okay. Sorry about the noise that you're hearing, or the lawnmower and blower. Okay, so we continue this a few more. Okay, and we try to make it all even. Okay, I'm gonna be back to show you the final product. Okay, I think I'm done with attaching these 2, and the end we're just gonna move it, hide it in the middle. Okay, and that's it. Cut the yarn and I'm gonna hide this end also inside, and this is what we have. Okay, this is gonna be like this, and it's a good size. It's very useful and easy to make. I hope you like this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will put more videos in the future. Thank you for watching.